So evidences showed that Native Americans have actually lived in the area that is Boston, and there's evidence that they were fishing here even up to 7,000 years before the first European settlers arrived. But the history of the city of Boston can be tied back to the European settlers that arrived around 1630, I believe. And when European settlers arrived here, not just to Boston or New England, but when they arrived to North America, they brought with them diseases like measles and smallpox, which the Native Americans had no resistance to because they just didn't have those diseases before people from these urban centers came to North America. And these diseases tragically wiped out 90% of the people of the Native Americans that are living here in North America. No other city in America has made as much of an effort as Boston to preserve its early days. The metro that we saw earlier is the oldest in the US. The first ever public park in the US is also next to that ancient metro line. So Boston was initially the largest town in the 13 colonies that the Brits established in North America until Philadelphia eventually overtook it in the 18th century. Back in the colonial days, this town was engaged mostly in shipping and trading and fishing, and became one of the wealthiest port cities in the whole world at that time. There's this route called the Boston Freedom Trail that takes you on a walking trail along some of the most historic or most iconic sites for the history of Boston. So we're not going to see every single spot on the Freedom Trail, especially in this weather, but I'm going to go to one of those spots right now that is historic not just for the city of Boston, but a very important place of historic significance for the country